Okay, we're going to try this again. And let's see. Hello. Okay, so it's definitely recording me now. Hello. And let's see. And it's going up to 720p, so let's definitely get this sound off so we're not talking over ourselves. And increase that frame. All right. Well, at least we're getting it up to 720. Should be going to 1080. So I'll have to figure out why it's not doing that. Let's see if I can change my settings while I'm in game. Settings. Video output. Okay. Okay. All right, we'll see if that makes any kind of a difference. Seeing anything else I can change. Okay. All right. Let's see how things look now. Oh, that cat running around. I didn't know what was going past my feet there. Let's go see what this distress signal is saying. Let's decipher the signal. Okay, bunch of 16s. No fuel, blank. Reach the station, blah blah. Play base computer. Alright, so I guess I get the plans for a base computer and a terrain manipulator. We'll extract the plans. Okay. I'm not sure why we're not on our live stream here. There we go. Okay. Let's so terrain manipulator, I need 2 carbon nanotubes and 1 dihydrogen jelly. Oh, I can make that. I like that. I like that. And we want the terrain manipulator. Okay, so we've got that in it. I need to refresh my page here. Let's see if my stream's even going out at the moment. So we've got that in it. Now let's refresh my page here on the laptop. Let's see if my stream. Alright, so let's go here. Okay, now let's refresh my page here on the laptop. 6, 7, straight, 8, 9, alright, 10, 11, 12, 13, let's go here, 14, about a 15-second delay. Alright, so I've got a string of basic things in here. And 12, 13, 14, let's try to spin a string of basic things in here. Alright, so basically I should be good to start a new game from scratch. So let's exit out of this game. We're going to play a game. Let's start in normal mode. Okay, while this is starting up, downstairs. Hey, Corey. Corey. Hello. All right. And here we go, starting a new life in No Man's Sky. The suit comes online. Your eyes open up. Okay. While it's doing this, you can't do anything. You just got to go along for the ride until your scanner's damaged. Jetpack's working. That's cool. Alright. Now, you can actually move around and do things. Oh, that little dude came alive. It don't look like it wants to die, but it's giving me a good hit, but he's not dying. That was just a rock. That's carbon. So we're going to get some carbon because that's what makes our laser work. Let's see what we've got going on here. Hazard protection's running low. So I need to... Scanner's damaged. Let's see what we need to fix our scanner. Need ferrite dust. So, gotta get some ferrite dust quickly. There's not a whole lot of rocks around. I need just one more. There we go. Alright, now I can fix my scanner. No, I thought it said I needed 50. Yep, and this is what happens, because it starts you off on a hazard planet. So I'm probably going to die before I get enough to fix my dang suit. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's scan and... Okay, there's 183, 98. Okay, so you put the sodium in there. That'll give us a couple of seconds. Let's see if we can find some more. There's a couple. Okay. So it says that it found a distress signal. Oh, look at that. There's a bunch. If I can get untrapped from the trees, I get some sodium. And when you're starting out, you want all of that you can get, especially when you're in the cold like this. We're going to need some of this because we want to get our spaceship working. Yeah, we'll shoot this tree because it's in the way. Alright. Now, back on the road to get to the ship. I'll send sodium. Yes, there's some oxygen. I definitely want the oxygen. Let's see if we can get into any of these. got some oxygen out of that. You can't open these barrels without an Atlas pass, which it'll teach us how to make later. So we'll run along and try to make the way to our ship again. Now, you see the screen's getting all blurry because I'm getting cold. So let's put this back in. Cat, you're gonna make me mad. Okay, we're getting closer to our ship. It's 271 units away. Might as well get some more of this because we're gonna need it. Weapons depleted. So we'll put some carbon in there. And that's number one reason why you need the carbon. Because without it you can't use your mining beam. Alright. Where's that ship at? There it is. Looks like it's on top of a hill. A little mountain going. Now there's some plants. Those are oxygen. And they hurt you. So I always shoot them. Your jetpack helps you get around real quick, but there's a trick to it. Instead of just holding your jetpack button, which I'll go over the buttons here in a second, I just want to get this oxygen. Okay. And you push a space bar on PC, but if you push the space bar and Q at the same time, you go a lot faster. Now, one thing I saw online was every time you have your spaceship here, you're going to find 4 oxygen plants in the neighborhood because you're going to need those. So, get into your spaceship and you're going to see it's broken. Let's see what's going on with it. So our launch thruster's broken. Pulse engine's broken. Okay. So let's connect the exosuit. And it's going to read the log anyways. Let's repair the ship systems. Pulse engine needs a hermetic seal and metal plating. So, down here, we have a recipe for metal plating. We need 50 ferrite dusts. We haven't got a recipe for hermetic seal. So let's hop out and get some more ferrite. So any of your little rocks are ferrite dust. On almost every planet, you'll find plenty of ferrite dust if you have rocks. Alright, so we're close to our ship, so we can why is it switching? I guess I'm not close enough to my ship. Then let's just make this in our backpack. So now we can make the metal plate. Okay, now where the heck am I going to find this hermetic seal? Well, yeah, we've got a distress signal here. So let's broadcast our information. Alright. So now once we do that, we'll walk around to see if we can gather any other stuff. Fixing these, well, you used to have to fix them, now you just remove the slime or whatever's built up in them. And you get nanites. And nanites are like money. And we'll get some oxygen out of there. And more oxygen out of there. And some dehydrogen. And let's see what the big crate has. Probably should have kept the rusted metal, but alright, so we have 45 cartons. Alright, so we get in our ships. Notice that I'm warming back up. Temperature hazard has gone right back up to the top. Okay, so we hit tab. We need that hermetic seal, we need pure ferrite and dehydrogen jelly. The dehydrogen jelly, I think I can make. Okay, pulse engine. I've got the metal plate. Now that I put that in, now it's going to send me a signal, tell me where to go get this hermetic seal. So request assistance. And now the beacon's going to point me to a hermetic seal. Get out of the ship, run back over here, and download the map coordinates. And you hit tab and go back into your inventory and press E, and that'll run the scan for the map. So I have to run all the way over there. Actually looks like quite a ways. I don't know. Yeah, it's almost 1,000 units. So let's, we've got plenty of hazard. Our oxygen's doing good. And it's cold. It's nighttime now, so. One thing you'll know, at nighttime, it's easier to find oxygen than nitrogen. So, if you're looking for things to make your suit work better, nighttime is a great time to be out running around. And unfortunately, when your spacesuit's brand new, you have no upgrades. Of course, there's an incoming storm, but there's a cave, so the smartest thing, there's some kind of a plant or something. So it's still 400 units away. I don't know. I really think I better just get myself over there. We're going to chart this sector real quick. Now I'm getting nice cold. Okay. Now we saw the cave back here, and it's really cold. 146 below zero, so now we're going to find that cave again. Okay, so we go inside the cave, and the temperature gets back to normal. Now we can wait out this storm. I can shoot some more ferrite. See what else we can find. There's some cobalt. Might as well gather some resources since we're stuck here during the cold. I don't want the cave marrow. That is about the most useless item in the game. A little bit of carbon. Ferrite dust. Now these guys, they hurt if you get too close, but you can shoot them from a distance. They'll either have sodium or oxygen. So if you're in a cave, you're running out of your essential needs, shoot some of those sacks off the wall. Keep your distance. And you'll collect the resources that you need. I guess there was quite a few of them. Blast a couple more carbons. Alright, storm's clearing, so we can head on back up there. Notice the jetpack isn't worth a flip until you get this thing upgraded. You can't do that until you get your spaceship working. It'll get you a little ways, about 50 feet, maybe 100 if you're lucky. I've already collected the resources out of the green crate, so let's check the 2 ammo boxes. I got carbon out of both of them. There's some more boxes. When you're first starting the game, you really want to hit all these boxes you can. Now here's something. Frozen tubers. So you can collect that. I'm not sure if it's food or what. There's another one of those oxygen plants. I mean, I know frozen tubers is a food item you can make stuff out of. I don't think you can eat it. Let's find out. Consume. They do not do any good for your hazard protection. Changes. It does raise your oxygen. Okay, so there's something that it does. Now here's a bunch more crates. We're just collecting a bunch of resources while we're out and about. I really don't want the rusted metal, because you have to refine it to use it. Okay, so here's our little buildings. You know, that storm, it doesn't matter what type of planet you're on. When you first start out, your ship's broken. When you go to get the hermetic seal, there's going to be a storm, whether it's a heat storm, a radiation storm, cold storm, whatever it is. And always check both these buildings for these things on the walls, because they give you nanites. Some of them will give you nanites and standing with the faction that you're in. So here's the hermetic seal. Alright. So I got one hermetic seal. Sometimes it gives you two, but you only need one. Oh yeah. Well, there's some more oxygen, so let's grab that. Now we need to make it back to our ship, which will be easier to find if we fixed our scanner. The scanner's working. We gotta install the visor. Need a carbon nanotube. So, let's go in here, click E. Let's not click E. Click here, right, left click on your mouse, and there's the carbon nanotube. Go in here to the multi-tool, and hit E, and we can install the analysis of visor. And that will let us see where our ship's at, along with other things. It'll let you scan the plants. There's natural burial sites on this planet. Those are a good way to get money. Another thing that's pretty important to note, okay, after you install the analysis, once you install the analysis visor, you can start pressing F and scan the different items. You get more units for scanning trees and plants, and then on any of the minerals you just get 200. But I guess that was 500? No, that's 200. It must have been the plant that was 500. Okay, I'm trying to scan that plant. So then once you've scanned everything around, you can hold your F button down and just turn and watch for question marks to pop up. When you see the question marks, wait just a minute. What's up? No, I'll go down and do that. Okay. Corey must have changed the temperature. I'll check it. Okay. Alright. So I've scanned a few things. It wants me to locate my starship. Alright, so we're going to make a run towards the spaceship before we get another snowstorm. So that's about as far as you're going to get using your jetpack when it's new. There's an unidentified rock. It's a metal. Yeah. By checking the unidentified properties, when you scan it, it lets you see the secondary element, not just like the ferrite dust, but the dioxide. On a cold planet, dioxide's important because when you start getting cold, You can use that to help warm things up once you have your hazard protection installed. Okay, we're just going to try and run to the spaceship. Get the trees out of my way here. Okay, see how that hurt me? That's one of those oxygen plants. You usually don't see them until they get you. Minutes away. Alright. So now we're in here. I can fix the pulse engine. Alright. Launch thruster, 50 pure ferrites and 1 dehydrogen jelly. So, I want you to exit the ship and make some pure ferrite. And so it's wanting you to make a refiner. Construct a refiner. Craft 1 metal plating. Alright. Deploy the refiner. Use the Z button. And how much? I need 50 pure ferrites. So I need to put 100 ferrites in my refiner. Gets 54. This takes carbon to run. Okay. So we're going to stop right there. I'm going to save. And I have to take a break. Getting in and out of your starship saves a save point. So you can exit the game. And I'll come back here in just a little bit and continue this. We'll see how things are going. My wife wants me to take care of some chores real quick, so we'll see you guys in a little bit.